Hi, my name is Melissa with Gillian Homestead, and welcome to my kitchen. Tonight I am going to whip together a salad to go with our salmon that I'm making, and I thought I would just show you what I'm going to do. This is a fabulous head of cabbage from the garden that looked terrible just last night. We made tacos and I pulled all the dead leaves off of it, and I've got this beautiful this beautiful head of cabbage. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a quick salad out of this. And last night what we did is we just sliced a little bit up and put it on top of our tacos, which we have not really ever ate cabbage in this house, but I really wanted to start making more cabbage just because it's something that we can grow in the wintertime. Now, all I'm going to do is cut this up in like salad-like pieces, just kind of chop it up. And I'm thinking I'm probably just going to make half of a salad because it's just my husband and I don't want all of this to go to waste. And what I'm going to do with it, it might get kind of soggy. So I'm just going to take half of this tonight and make this salad up. We have some guests coming over tomorrow night, so I'm thinking I'll just add this leftover cabbage to the other cabbage I have in the fridge and maybe make a cabbage salad for them. It's kind of like a slaw type of a salad. So it's going to, we're going to start with just like half a bowl. That'll be plenty for the two of us. Then I'm going to throw in some cane sugar. And I'm just going to kind of mix that up like so. And then I'm going to slice up an apple and stick an apple in there. And this is going to, of course, really elevate the flavors. So I'm going to add some apples to this, and that'll just accent the sugar that's already in the slaw. So we'll just finish up here, and I'm going to put a whole apple in there. And these apples I actually bought from, I don't remember where I bought them from. I was thinking that I bought them from the winter market, but they're still very crisp. So it's kind of unusual for me to still have crisp apples in January. That's for sure. But we will also, when we're done here, I'm just going to mix it back together with my hands. And then I'm going to let this kind of marinate and sit in the refrigerator for a little bit. And then we will finish up the next part of this salad. Okay, guys, I'm back. And I let this sit in the refrigerator a little bit, but honestly, it's best to let it sit in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 hours, but I don't have 2 to 3 hours tonight. So I'm just going to go with what I have. And so I added some sugar and some apples to my slaw. And I have 2 carrots here that we had peeled carrots a couple of nights ago for another recipe. And my husband, he did too many. So you can do a couple of different things. You can shred your carrots if you would like, or you could dice them. We're going to do a shred tonight. So I'm just going to take my carrot. It actually only calls for 1 carrot, but I think you can't really have too many carrots. So I am just going to shred my carrots here in my bowl. And boy, that gives it some nice color. In the summertime, I've got some purple carrots that are going into the garden, and I just think that is going to be fabulous when it comes time to make salads and things. In the wintertime, it's just going to really brighten everything up. And I am planning on putting some more cabbage in this year and really trying to get heavy on the cabbage so that we have cabbage all winter long. So here I've added some carrots, so you can see it kind of gives it some color. And I'll add just a little bit more. Try not to hurt myself is what I'm trying not to do. Now, sometimes what I just do is just stick it in my food processor and shred it up that way. So for 1 carrot, I really didn't want to get my food processor out to make a mess. So I just decided against that tonight. So I'm just going to do it just a little bit more there. Okay. All right, and then we are going to put, oh, I forgot the lemon juice. Be right back. All right, so the lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. And this is just the lemon juice that I have in stock right now, but I normally like to get that Santa Cruz lemon juice. That's my favorite. I've got some of that coming with my Azure order. And then I'm going to add, you can add regular vinegar or apple cider vinegar, but I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Now you could absolutely like mix this all up, like all the fluid together, the liquid together, and make kind of a dressing, but this is going to work just fine as well. Oh yeah, it smells really good. It's really coming together. I think my husband's really going to like this. One of the reasons that the sugar is good for this salad is that it kind of helps soften the cabbage so it's not so rough when you're eating it, not so coarse, which is kind of nice because cabbage is a little bit coarse and a lot of people don't like it in a salad because of that. That's why people make sauerkraut, to kind of soften it up. So that sugar actually is going to break that down a little bit. So when I'm done with this, I'll stick it in the fridge. And then when he gets home and I throw the salmon in, this probably will be perfect by that time. Then we are going to throw in, now this calls for fresh dill. I obviously don't have fresh dill this time of year. So, and it calls for a lot of fresh dill. So I'm just going to put a tablespoon of dried dill in. It calls for like half a cup of fresh dill, which seems like a lot, but maybe that is because it's fresh and it's big swigs. So that could be why. Oh yeah, this is looking great. And then I'm going to throw just a little bit of red pepper in there, and then maybe just a tiny bit of salt. Let me grab some salt. Red pepper flakes are good in everything, in my opinion. So just going to throw a little bit of Redmond's salt in there, and then just a little bit of red pepper. Now you can do red pepper flakes, but you also could just do a red pepper. But I don't know if you've watched any of my videos before. Steve doesn't really like peppers, but he'll eat red peppers. Or he doesn't like peppers, but he'll eat red pepper flakes. Go figure, right? He likes the spice, and so there we go. We've got a beautiful salad that is going to be great. I'm going to take a piece of that apple and see what it tastes like. That dill really just adds it. It's really fresh. So, sorry, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick little throw it together cabbage salad for dinner tonight. Hope you're having a great night. Bye.